Popping top of the water.
I've been watching that bulkhead over there too.
Oh.
There's some stuff swimming around over there.
Pow! He's hit the top of the water. Nice bluegill too, one of them big fat ones. Hands on the lower one and upper one's a bread. Yeah, they're tearing up the top of the water out there. My confidence is high, we're gonna hook up. If only we could play Fish On by Primus. Uh-oh, Fish On. Got him. Got him, got him.
Nice one, too.
He took the ham, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big bluegill.
Good Lord.
That is a pig of a bluegill.
He deserves to get thrown back.
Oh, I'm going to throw him back.
Look at him, too. Look at how you hooked him.
Yeah.
Right there in the side of the mouth.
He ate ham right out of the can. There's the can. He ate the ham.
It's a Florida bluegill, that's for sure.
Look at the size of that thing. He's got to be 8 or 9 inches.
See, that's a 10-inch spread right there.
It's 10-inch bluegill, Joe says.
I know how, dude, I measure fish, man.
he ate the ham. Sam, I am. He ate the ham.
You need your fishing pliers.
Yeah, I got it. All right, so we're gonna let him.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas exactly right now. Boom.
Fishing pliers. You get me something for Christmas. Oh,
yeah,
let me
especially
have to
after
get you something.
No, you don't. Nope, not at all, man. I'm just seeing what I need
Who's
to get
that?
you for Christmas.
That's always it. Oh, yeah, that was Sheldon on The Big Bang Theory. What? That means I'll have to buy you
Remind
something
me to get
for
damn
Christmas.
fishing pliers for Christmas. Set reminder.
It's a little floaty thing.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Trust me.
I'll drop it in the water, man.
Yeah. With the floaty for them.
I used to have one of those Rapala fish grabbers. What do they call those things?
I don't know. I call them lip rippers.
Yeah, a lip gripper.
Oh,
I don't know what happened to that.
I call them a ripper because I've seen people misuse those things. Man.
You know, that's what I was just going to say. Is that, man, those things, you know, unless you want to kill the fish, don't put it on a lip gripper.
Exactly.
Man, it is exactly what Joe said. It is a lip ripper.
There's a proper way to use them. If you could actually coat them, and you know what's that stuff? That rubber coating stuff? Not the bed liner, but the other, like the tool dip.
Yeah. I know
if you actually take that and layer it properly with it open, you could spread them wide open and layer it in that stuff, and you could actually make it soft enough to, if you know how to use it, to not hurt that fish. But people don't do that. They don't care.
Yeah, I don't know why they.
I've had a lot of forceful confrontations with people, and just because of that one thing, man. You can't do that to fish. If you're not going to eat them, you got to try and take care of them.
Yeah, that's some of the big catfish, you know. Jacks can probably handle it, but even so, I mean, their weight is going to dig it in, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You're talking about hoisting an 80-pound jack up with a lip ripper? I mean, come on, man.
If you're lucky enough to catch an 80-pound jack. I don't think I've ever had one over 40, 50 pounds. That'd be just a horse of a jack. What was the world record on jack? Like 160 pounds or something?
Oh, man, I think it was around 160 or 180, in between something like that. I can't remember, actually. You know what? What's the world record jack?
Amberjack.
Boom. Oh my goodness. There's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, you gotta tell it, amber.
Yeah.
That's the reef donkey.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, there's
the world record. The world record jack volley is a 66-pound
Whoa!
Caught out of somewhere.
I didn't think they got that big.
Dude, Angola, apparently.
That's like the most common fish down in the Keys if you're fishing, trolling, or anything, is Creevol jack, man.
Oh, I let my membership expire. I can't get onto it. I'm not even going to say what website I'm on right now because I let my membership expire. Let's see here.
All right,
World record amberjack. Oh my good Lord.
No.
Let me brighten this up for you real quick.
You can just tell.
135 pounds.
That's all?
Yeah, that's
oh,
all.
that's giant.
Yeah, that dude's holding it up like it's...
Where did they catch it at?
Japan, 2010.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did that wrong.
I didn't know they had any fish left in Japan. I'm certain that they'd eaten them all.
All tackle world record was 156 pound amberjack caught off Japan in 2010. Yeah, and that fish they're showing was 135. So you have to add 25 or add 20 pounds onto it, and that's a world record.
Yeah, they're telling how big they caught them on long lines and stuff, you know, where they can't approach a world record or even talk about it.
A long line of man, it just kills the fish anyway. They get chomped up by sharks. Sharks die. Everything's just...
Yeah. Most of them fish are long dead by the time they pull them in, you know. It poisons their bloodstream, you know, once they die in the water like that.
And people, you know what, talking to certain people of certain parties, they think that being a fisherman or a hunterman that I'm not a conservationist, but I am. I'd rather conserve what we have and, you know, eat sustainable resources. But people don't understand that. Look at that crimp in your fishing line up there. How old is that fishing line you're running?
A year. And it's like down into the spool too. I got some 15 pound in there. I'll probably put on here and spool up.
I got some lines down there if you want to use it. I got a bunch of them. Check out what you want. That'd be a pretty cool video for these people to see how to spool a rod up. All three of them. Probably far less now.
So we got one big bluegill and ham. I love to be vindicated, man. I tell you, ham. That's like the new go-to for your tackle box, people.
Spring a bandolier of ham.
The ham.
I know, I saw it. I'm watching.
You see it? What was it? Something whacked top of the water out there. It might well have been a bass or a gar. Or some gar like ham too, probably.
You can move it fast.
Well, there's something just bang. I'm gonna toss the bait over there.
You should, man. There's something big over there.
Something's eating over there. Let's see if he likes ham and bread.
Sandwich off.
Get some of that sandwich action on, man.
Shouldn't be in that water too long.
Gotta keep chumming or they'll stop coming. I'm telling you.
You're gonna lose a fishing rod.
I lost your rod. You know, it won't be the first one.
I know it.
I've lost so many damn fishing rods. I've caught them later on though, fishing. You know, I was like,
dude, I searched for that fishing rod the very next day.
We didn't get up early enough. I guarantee you some bass fishermen found that stuff.
I had that giant cork popper on it. I should have just jumped in the water immediately, but I just saw that water and I was like, man.
Seen them alligators swimming around.
No, I'm not worried about an alligator. What I really don't want to get is a stingray. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to shuffle my feet around on the bottom of this damn river.
There must not be that many stingrays around here. I would have caught one.
Do you shrimp you're going to catch them?
I would think they would eat the cut bait I'm tossing out there, you know.
What, the blue?
Sure. I've caught plenty of stingrays on cut bait. Plenty.
I'll tell you, catching that red out of that dinghy last year or this past summer was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we take the boat out and go fishing. Even if I can't stream live, you know, I can videotape it and put it on there. You can edit it. It says live, it's unedited.
That little 6-foot dinghy out there in the middle of that cove and you're in your boat.
I was stuck in the tide.
I know, man. I saw it. I was there.
Couldn't go nowhere.
I think we caught a couple of fish out of that. I don't remember.
Yeah, we were catching, because we had the shiners, didn't we? That was that day we had shiners? Yeah, I don't remember. I know we caught fish every time we went. We either caught catfish or we were catching those.
I know we started going fishing last year together about this past year, recently, whatever, 2017, early spring. I remember that, right?
Yeah.
Caught a lot of big fish together, that's for sure.
Caught a big ass catfish. That was a pig.
Yeah, it is.
That tide's definitely going out now.
Did you even get a video of that fish?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, it's on there. It's trolling for big catfish with planer bobbers, St. John's River.
Oh, that was back when I had long ass hair too. Oh, pardon my language. I know it shouldn't be.
It's on there. I don't even know if we're still streaming. Have to look. Said it. The stream goes on and off all the time. Sometimes it stays on. Other times it doesn't want to. Find out. I don't even know if it was on when we caught the bluegill. Yeah, it's still on.
Everybody's waking up for the day.
Yeah, bluegill. He ate ham, there's no doubt. He ate a chunk of ham. People tell me they catch them on hot dogs. One just slammed top of the water. I think the action's going to pick up any second. Any minute. Second. Any second. That's pretty quick. Alright. I'm going to give them the ultimate chum chum. Where I take the 2 pieces of bread and I'm going to give them super chum now that tide's landing. Once we fall in.
I'll make sure the camera goes on you immediately.
Hey Lou.
Good morning, how are you?
I see you got Ty with you.
Yeah, he wants you to teach him how to fish.
I'm live streaming right now to YouTube. You can watch.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just take bread, chum the water with it, mash it all up real good, toss it out there, and then it's Bluegill City. You can see them popping the water all over the place. We only got one so far, but I probably missed 5 or 6. It's all Joe's fault. You know it is. You can blame it on somebody. Gotta have a scapegoat. Nothing's touching it. Alright, I just threw all that chum out there. I'm gonna send it down with the chum. We triple dog dare you to eat that bait. Just want to see that line twitch. Start moving off. Wow, something huge just went. You can still see the pool of it, whatever it was under there. They're definitely chewing. Smart though, they don't want to eat my bait, even though it's ham. Guy's out of the hospital. That's a good thing. I just keep it chumming and they keep on it coming. We're gonna do it. Well, they got it again down under the pier there. I just heard it again. Wow, same spot. That's why I said something lives right there, you know. It's always feeding right there. Take the dink and go up under there with the live bait, you know, and then hang it from the pier with a clothespin.
Oh yeah.
Just like they fish for flatheads, you know. Put a big bluegill in there, and we'll catch whatever that is, man. I know we'll get them. I'm gonna go boy over here. I'm gonna see if I can watch the action on my phone. Sailboats. What happens when the wind stops for days and days? Oh, that's you.
No one said anything, man. I was trying to get them going, but
Can't fart and sit there unless you want to sniff it. How do you believe I watch it? The thing is, it'll upload to YouTube. Right after I'm done, you know.
not intentionally.
Got ESP, man. That's extra snickle Fritz.
Nickel Fritz.
It's a snickle Fritz.
You gotta warn someone, man. Hot bite or something. I almost tried to reply to you.
Everybody yell if that rod goes down, man. We're down here in the cockpit, or in the main cabin, sitting here at the table, so if there's some action out there, let us know. It's like, fish on, fish on. I'm starving, he said.
Man, you should have put some stuff last night.
I bet you that hand can't Dogfish, hey. Double dog dare you to eat that bait.
Those fish might not come up into the water. So.
Oh, they're in here. I've been catching them. I usually catch 5 or 6 fish. Except for at night, I didn't catch nothing. I didn't even get a hit. Good bait too. I had bluegills, cut bluegills, and cut croakers. Not so much as a hit. It was perfect tide, and the solar table was off the charts. I think there must be a better feeding station. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't really do.
It's tidal in. It's hard to say, you know. I mean, it's wherever the food is.
And you remember when those bait times were running until last?
Yeah.
And literally all the water in between was covered in mullet.
I never saw any mullet.
Cody.
I saw the greenback minis.
Last November there was a pot of tarpon in here that was tearing them up.
You sure it was tarpon?
Positive, I saw them.
I saw what looked like.
Hey, they were only in here for one day.
Yeah, I thought that one night when I saw. I thought maybe they were stripers. They were just tearing up top of the water.
You can go out there to the bridge right now and catch stripers if you fish down below.
I haven't heard anything about it.
I'll tell you, you don't need to hear anything about it. You're not going to hear anything about it. People are smart.
See, that line went slack. It must have a fish playing with it. Yeah, it's moving. I like it moving. Moving. It's time to chum them up. Alright, chunk of ham. Alright, people, we're fishing with ham sandwiches. Pretty much. Got a bread ball on the top. And I got a chunk of canned ham below. I call that a ham sandwich. Double dog dare you. Well, we still got ham in our ham sack. We know that works good. Whatever you want to call that stuff. Stretchy material. Still got ham. I'm going to put some bread on there too. Recipe comes a bread ball. Right up next to the pier. Hopefully it won't get stuck on everybody's garbage. You know who you are. Whoever was parked over there and threw out those things that are on the bottom. Set the drag real loose, and we wait. Got ham sandwiches for bait. Fish are popping the water all over the place eating our chum. They're smart for some reason. The water is dirty. It's just pitch black. It's the St. John's River. Visibility. If it's 6 inches, I'd be surprised. More like 4-inch visibility. Keep chumming, or they'll stop coming. If you missed it, we've already caught one big bluegill. We missed a half a dozen or so fish. It was just a little slow on the trigger. I'm pretty certain they're going to start chomping pretty good here. Tide's starting to get some momentum. It's headed out. It's headed out. It's moving right along. I think some of those fish should start coming up from the main pier. We'll chum some more ham out there. They like that ham. I'm telling you, get some in your fishing tackle box. 2 cans of ham. One for you, one for the fish. Get you some mayonnaise or some whatever you like to dip it in, and some crackers. You get this stuff for $1. You know, if you go to some of those discount stores. Otherwise, it's $1.50, $1.75. But it's well worth it. It's good bait. And it's good to eat. So I got a total ham sandwich on this big white rod here. Got a big chunk of ham and the stretchy crap, whatever you want to call it. That's from, I think it's from an onion bag or like a potato sack. You know, it's got the little stretch. That's an onion, yeah, onion bag, little stretchy thing material. And you cut it in squares, and you can put chicken livers in it, or ham, or chicken, or even tuna fish. And you can wrap it around there and then hook it and fish with it. Otherwise, it would just fall off. And if you want to go one farther, take it and freeze it. Seriously, wrap them up in the ham in the thread or whatever it is, the pantyhose, and then little balls, and then freeze it. That way the scent is released really slowly into the water. I've heard people catch giant snook using freshwater shad, and they freeze them, and then they just hook them through the nose or through the eyes with a big old circle hook, throw them out there and let them lay on the bottom, and as they thaw out, I guess, like tarpon and snook, they can't stay off of them. Call it a shad sickle. Believe me, I know. I grew up in St. Petersburg, Tampa, fishing all around in there, and I know all the secrets to catching tarpon, snook, and groupers, and snappers, and mother-in-law fish. the mud fish, the mother-in-law. What do they call them? It's another dogfish. Yeah, dogfish, mother-in-law fish, mud puppy. Those things are ugly, man. They come out. You put your pliers down there and they just lock on. They won't let go. Come on, fishies. I'm a fishing. Sunny Florida. Tide's starting to run out pretty good now. Caught one fish so far. We should have cut him up for bait, Joe.
That's a nice Florida blue, man.
Oh, he was a small one compared to some of the monsters.
Oh, yeah, but he's got potential to be a 12-incher next year.
Yeah, he'll be even smarter now that he got hooked and saw who's throwing the bread up here. So, oh shit. He'd be like a disciple among the fish, you know.
Great purveyor of knowledge.
Yeah. Don't eat the bread with the hook in it. So, great master fishy, how do we know if it has a hook in it? It sinks faster than the other bread. Ah, most wise fishy. I can tell you how to beat that, though.
Top water.
No, you smash it in a big, like a quarter size bait. You know, you take the bread and just use a little bit bigger piece, and you smash it into a big piece like that, and it sinks just as slow as the slowest other ones. That's how I was getting them yesterday. I could not get a bite, you know. I mean, once in a while, but I put it like that, tossed it out there, and instant hookup. Then they all got wise.
Doesn't take long, does it?
Those fish are definitely communicating down there. Don't eat the bread with the hook in it. Cast up by the dock, the main pier. See how they like that action. I know the secret to fishing. You go down below, and they seem to know that you're down there, and they bite. If you go take a pause for the cause, they bite. I don't know why, they just do. Everybody does that. Tell somebody, watch my rod, man, I'm gonna go do whatever. Come back and they sure enough caught a fish on your rod. Sure enough. My cousin thinks he's the greatest fisherman in the world, right? He does that. He's like, watch my rod, everybody. There were like 5 of us. We're fishing down on the High University campus on the Olentangy River at night for catfish. They're not catching anything. Well, we caught something earlier, but they're not catching any fish. And he goes up, take a pause for the cause, whatever. And I'm using my cast net and I'm catching shad, you know, for bait. I get this big old carp in it. Caught him in the cast net, you know. You can legally take carp. So
Disgusting though, all that nasty slime all over your cast net.
it was, you know, I mean, it was a big fat carp. I reeled in my cousin's fishing rod and I hooked it right in the lips, man, and I turned it loose. And I opened the bail on his rod, you know. He comes down, you know, and he's like, well, you sorry suckers hadn't caught nothing, huh? And he goes, hey, why is the bail open on my rod, you know? I said, I think you opened it on there before you left. He goes, oh, that's right, I did. That's right, I did. So he closes the bail, and he sits down there. We got a campfire going, you know. all of a sudden his reel starts just fucking singing. He's like, oh man, I'm the best fisherman. You guys suck. He's fighting this carp. I guess it had a lot of fight in it, you know, because he didn't have to fight much in the cast net. I set him out there, you know. And so he reels this carp, and he's holding it up, dancing all around, commenting on what a great angler he is and how we all suck. We just let him go like that for about an hour, and then I told him, I said, you know, I caught that fish in the cast net and I put it on your hook and I opened the bail. He said, no you didn't, no you didn't, and all the guys agreed. And, you know, I think to this day he still doesn't believe, and he still thinks he caught that fish. I swear, he still thinks. He got him.
Can you just stream as long as you want? Or?
Yeah, I think it shut off after 4 hours and I start up. You know. And like I said, it automatically downloads it to YouTube. You know. It becomes a video and I can edit it, I can download it, chop it up in segments, I can take segments out of it, name it whatever, and upload it, re-upload it. Very slow. My favorite people like to watch fishing. This is fishing, man. It's not like a video. People know them videos that you see on YouTube. They've been fishing for maybe 2 weeks for their show, and they catch, you know, like all these fish. They didn't just run right out there and catch all those fish.
Sometimes depends on where you're going.
Sometimes, most of the time, it's, you know, a 3 or 4 day fishing trip.
Dude, I couldn't imagine doing that bass fishing. That's one thing I'm not good at. I've never been around that much stuff.
Those guys, they go out with shiners, and they terrible.
Man, I'd love to go down there with Jody with a bunch of 3 dozen large shiners and some balloons.
Big shiners.
They're like $7 a piece. Actually, I can go out there with my own cast net and catch mine.
Catch them like we were, man, the little hooks.
Oh yeah. Do that one day and then come back the next day.
Just catch them out there, put a hook in them, and sling them out. There's shiners there, there's bass there. I just like fishing rivers.
I bet there's a way you could go live out there.
Yeah, I need a phone that works as a hotspot. You know, if your phone can piggyback Wi-Fi signal, you can log on. I can do this like that. My phone might do it. I don't know. Yeah, weak signal to begin with. Come, fishy. Uh-oh, I got one on.
Yeah, you
Ho, 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 ho! Crap, he's going up under the dock. Don't go up under there. I got him.
I'd give you a hand, but I'm busy.
I got him. Don't go under the dock. Don't go around my propeller. Oh, it's a big bluegill. Woo-hoo! He ate the ham. he ate the ham. I'm telling you, can of ham. Sam, I am. Yeah, I think he swallowed it. I think he's going to be cut bait. General consensus, cut bait. Thumbs up. Caesar says, cut bait. They swallowed a hook anyway. Alright. He is going to sacrifice himself.
Hey, wait, you should see if they thumbs up or thumbs down before you kill him. That's no fun.
Maybe
Let the crowd decide.
we
what
start
happens.
getting enough people watching, we can let them decide stuff like that. It can be the great decider like Roger on Family Guy. I am the great decider. Alright, I decided he is going to be cut bait on the catfish rod. Sorry, Mr. Fishy. We're gonna kill you. Hey, 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 stop that.
Why should he stop? He's fighting for his life.
Hey, nobody asked you. Fishy. Okay. Fishy, I'm gonna give you a whop on the head here. Oh, he said he is stiff as a board. Alright. What part of the fishy should we use for bait? You know, some reason I just like the heads. Come on, cut. I need one of those fancy knives.
You got a couple of good ones down the boat.
What do they call it? Remember that Bubba blade?
I'm not spending 50 or whatever, $60 on a blade. I'll make my own for 20.
Yeah, but if Bubba Blade is watching my live stream, maybe they'll say, hey, you want Bubba Blade?
I've never used it, but I can't imagine spending that much money on a knife. I can make one for 40 or better. You know what I mean?
That's just the thing.
I could make you a video of making one.
People that have money, they don't care how much it is.
What?
No, they do not care. They don't give a darn.
Why not save money where you can?
People that have money.
Oh. I'm a frugal man by nature, so
I mean the
if I had money, I
big
don't know.
money.
I'd rather just make it.
Look at that. That ham is still in there. And
They're
that,
not used to seeing that painting of it on there.
nah, they eat it. They don't care. I swear, I've used it many, many times with all kinds of bait. Usually chicken liver. But, you know, any soft bait. Alright, so. Got this bluegill head. The guts hanging. I'm just going to hook it down in the belly area. Ouch. Ooh. Maybe I should cut that off. If I was a fish, I wouldn't want to mess with that. Come on, it's all through it. It's fine. I think it helps cut off the pointy stuff. So there it is. Back out there it goes. Plop. I've caught huge catfish in the daytime, so everybody that's going, oh, you can't catch a big fish in the daytime. Come on, people. Most of the big fish that people catch are caught in the daytime. And you know why? Because that's when most people fish. Behind you. Got the drag real loose. Just set that up there. That's a big bluegill. More. Alright, back to the fishing show. Once again, stop chumming, they'll stop coming. So, I saved the soft, spongy part in the middle to fish with. I use a lot of the crust for chum. But if you got a whole loaf of bread, hey, that's cheap to go fishing. I mean, you can get bread for $1 a loaf, even if you're spending $2 a loaf. I don't know what night crawlers cost, and bucket full of minnows, what they call shiners down here, basically minnows. How much were they? Like $10 a dozen?
Oh man,
They're ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like 80 cents a piece.
They weren't even worth it.
No.
I'd spend, I'd spend $1 a piece for a horse shiner.
You gotta go down Palatka to get them. Call them and see if they got them. Yeah.
I mean, we caught those horse shiners, man. We caught ones that were bigger than horse shiners.
They got what they call mediums, that are about like that.
You remember those ones we
Oh,
caught?
I know.
They were bigger than my foot.
They were, 12, 15, 16 inches long, shiners. Can you imagine the size of bass it takes to eat one of those?
6, 8 pounds.
Yeah, I've seen 3-pounders eat them.
Man, that's crazy.
I know, it's like all hanging out of his mouth like a big
Oh, yeah.
cigar.
It's like an Oscar the way they feed on live fish. They just chaw on them, tear them up.
I just hope if something picks that bluegill head up, he doesn't try to run right underneath the dock there. Usually, fish that are feeding into the current. They're facing the current, so the current's going this way. So usually, just like that bluegill that we just caught, when he hit it, the line went up current. He went up current because that's where he's going to run to get away from all his buddies. He's got the goods, man. So, usually this is normally what happens. A lot of people, they don't know why. They go, gee, I wonder why they swim up towards the boat. Well, they're not, trying to pull off a miracle and get away because they think they get up by the boat. No, they're headed into the current as they feed. And as soon as they snatch that, their instinct is to take off, because they got a morsel of food in their mouth. And there's other fish around, because they're schooling in most cases. So they're basically they're a piggy and they don't want to share. Alright, so I gave up a hook to that guy. I'm going to get out another hook. And in the meantime, I'm going to put a chunk of ham on there and toss it out. I'm telling you, Sam I am and ham I am, spam I am, whatever. But if you watch this video and you don't go out and buy a can of ham, put it in your tackle box, and you should really get 2 cans of ham. Or, 3, 4, get 10 of them bad boys.
You end up making a video of you going up the mast?
I got one from last year of me going up the mast. I got sick and puked.
Cool.
I was watching the video. I think I edited that part out. Maybe not. It might still be in there, but you can hear me like getting the dry heaves up there. I was getting heat exhaustion really bad.
Oh, that's not good.
And
where'd you get your shade cloth at?
I got one.
Oh, nice.
I got one.
Looks like a
I
little
bet
one.
it's a catfish.
Nah.
Oh, holy cow! Look at that pig!
Whoa. That's a nice bluegill.
Man, that is a hubcap bluegill. Look at this. I bet you he's 11 inches.
Oh yeah, easy.
Just gonna measure him
Oh
loose.
dude, you're bigger than that. Look at that guy. I'm stretching as much as I
Hey,
can.
hey. I was gonna say.
Where's your tape measure at?
I was gonna say, where is that tape measure at? Well, I don't know. He's big.
Let's mark him on this guy.
All right.
Here, you hold it on the top and I'll grab the bottom. Oh, that's easy to do. Alright,
Yeah.
I got it. Right there is on the look at that guy.
Those are like a foot long.
I know, man. That's like over 11 inches.
How,
That's over 11 inches.
we'll find the tape measure.
I found a pen. I'm going to mark it on here so I don't forget.
Man, that's a fat blue. He ate ham, ladies and gentlemen. He ate ham right out of the can. Sam I am. He ate the ham. And I got him on the circle hook, too. So you can catch bluegills on circle hooks.
You're going to get him back in the water, man?
Yeah, I'm going to turn him
That's a
loose.
breeder right there. That's a good size.
Like I said, there's big ones in here. And we should be seeing more of them, too, we hope, now that the tide's starting to run.
Yep.